So, how do we set the stage for today's video? Well, I believe I posted on and off, but it's getting colder. I dropped the thermostat on the cooling system. The Holley thermostat's a little too high. I fixed the fuel pump, figured out how to get the brushless ones working with the Holley, had to replace the in-tank lift pump, which looked like the stock one, and we put a 450 in, and it was mint. My buddy Tom helped me with that on the lift. Our Porsche was on our lift, and also my lift and garage is kind of small for the Hearse. Yeah, Tom has a much heavier, higher lift, more room to get around, so he helped me do the tank. Boom, it only took like an hour. It was surprisingly fast, but only because with transmission jack and all of the important things. So the point is, fuel's good, all that's good, but it was still breaking up when I would roll into it. I have clips, hopefully I can remember to... So it was breaking up, and then I had done a bunch of plug swapping back and forth, but originally put the stock plugs that came with it, Iridium ones. I'm like, well, these are more expensive and there's nothing wrong with them, so I'll keep putting them back and forth. So I had different coils on the car, everything you can imagine. I'm like, all right, the last thing I need to do is revisit this misfire so I can move on. So I get another pack of 10 brand new BR70Fs, gap them, fire it, and I go up and down the road, and for like the first time ever, over 10 pounds, it doesn't break up at all. I'm like, this is amazing. And then we get into the dyno, and then I will say, and I filmed videos at the dyno, and that previous Matt will, after me, explain to you what went down.
I have this sorted now. It is noticeably smoother with this last round of plug and wire swaps. Noticeably. What do we hit? 11 pounds? I'm fairly pleased with that. It sounds pretty good. So maybe this guy will go to the dyno today and do a solid for us. I'm gonna slow way down. There's a big hill up here, so it's easier to get it loaded without going extremely fast and having to smash brakes. Yeah, so that was 11 pounds. I believe I have the boost controller set up for like, should hit like 14, 15 would be nice. So we'll roll into third and keep rolling the pedal down lightly. Wow, yep, okay. I finally got my foot down there. I think we hit 20 pounds. It certainly felt good. So this is how it's going until this is how it's going. So I gotta dig it up. It's back there, but the freeze out plug exited the chat. So, that happened the other day. That wasn't this car, but yep, it was doing really well. I am monitoring coolant pressure. Coolant pressure was very good. And what's funny is obviously when it lost the plug in the back of the head here, coolant pressure went from 13 to 1 and 0 and 1. So that's funny, other than it's not funny to knock a freeze out plug. But yeah, this was the boost controller turning off. I think I told it
at 20 something to turn off boost control. So instead of hitting boost cut very roughly, it just shut off the boost solenoid and was working its way back down. But yeah, it was doing fantastic, and then we lost a freeze out plug. I'm 0 for 0 on these things lately. But yeah, so I got a rubber cap buoy. We're gonna try to cap this cylinder head while it's on the dyno here. I guess you know what I said my problem is that I emptied all the water out of it, did a thermostat, and put real coolant in it. So now it had to dump it all over the place. Yeah, so we'll work this guy in there. We'll take a look at the other one, and hopefully we can hold some water and go home.